Hi guys, this is Gadget Man 404. I'm taking my 3X Skyview quadcopter out for a spin. Today's mission was a bit of a exploring flight and also a recovery, as you will see later on in this video. I won't give you a spoiler and tell you what's going to happen. Please watch this to the end. It's heavily edited from 20 minutes down to 7.5 minutes ish, 7:40 or 7:37, but it was 20 odd minutes. So, you know, I've cut a lot out to try and make it more watchable for you guys. I'm filming with my Wemius 4K action cam, but today I'm actually filming 1080p 60 frames a second. I'm using a IMAX B6 charger, and for some reason the maximum output of the charger is set to 8.4, so it's only charging up 2 of the 3S cells. I have been through, there's no manual, it's one of these clone chargers. Does anyone know how you change the settings? Because normally I just have it set to auto and LiPo, and if I'm using a 3000 I have it set to 3.0. If it's a 3300 I have it set to 3.3. If it's an 1100 I have it set to 1.1, etc, etc. But something's going off with my charger. I've tested one of the batteries today and one of my cells has only got 0.1 volts. And that will explain what happens later on in this video. But today I was doing a bit of exploring as well as not pushing the envelope. I had my FPV rigged up. I've changed it onto the right hand side, my camera, because one of you guys, I think it's Perth Oz from Australia, was saying, what's that in the corner? It's distracting, it's making your shots look bad. So I told him, right, okay, next video I make, next flight I do, I will move the board camera to the right skid at the front instead of on the left. The lens is like a GoPro, very good, very wide angle of view. So on the left it sees a lot of the left. So I've moved it onto the right and you don't see it in shot now. So I do appreciate what you were saying, and I did tell you for that reason I will change the position of the board camera for you, Perth Oz, who flies Hobsons, Byang Toys and Box 3s I believe. So this one's for you. There's the viaduct. This is the train line style viaduct. It's not the one that holds water and you can get canals, you know, you can get the narrowboats on them. This was a proper train line. As you can see, there's one guy who's looking at me as I'm flying close to the viaduct. My FPV camera wasn't quite angled down enough, so actually when I was flying where I thought I was flying, I wasn't exactly over it as much as I wanted to be. But the laws are you're not supposed to fly within 150 meters or 150 feet of people. So I see him, he's looking at me, I'm sort of hovering there, going very slow, and I pull away and start flying over some pretty tall trees. I'm pretty high at this point, but flying high doesn't bother me. I like flying high nowadays. And I'm just flying over, I think they used to get coal from these fields like years ago. I've lived up here now for 25 years and I've never seen them getting it from here, but you can see it. There's all the slag that's all left from when they've been mining it or storing it here or something. There's been buildings here, there's roads that you will see, there's concrete driveways and lots of footings and stuff. So there's been big buildings here at some point, but they have all been knocked down over the years. And there's a wind turbine that you can see over there. And my next flight will be to probably go over there somewhere. And then I'm following this path I'll get good signal all the time with the Eachine VTX03, and I'm using a high def board camera. It works better with the aerial pointing up, not pointing down or to the side, which is what I thought would be a better way. The aerial pointing to the floor will be sending signal to me, to my receiver, but it doesn't work like that. It works better for some reason with the aerial facing up. So I'm flying down this field. I'm about probably 500 to 600 meters away from the takeoff point. One of the safety features of this quad is if you go out of range of the transmitter, it will actually either hover there or it will just do a return to home. And also, when the battery life is running low, it will do a return to home. At this point, it's doing a return to home. I'm trying to go higher because there's trees behind me, but I've got no juice because the battery is going flat. So what this does is it actually just lowers itself. And as you can see, all under these trees, there's a big stream, and also power lines that I'm just about to, I miss them by inches. All at this point is coming down and I can't see. And there's a power line that I just miss and then get stuck on the outskirts of a tree. Another few feet inside and I would have been literally, it would have been in the stream. I do my old trick of arming the motors so I can hear the propeller spinning round, and they were all flying round no problem. At this point I'm going, yes, got it, woohoo, because I'm happy, and explaining that basically on the way back the battery was running low. So the safety feature with this quadcopter is it actually lowers itself. It'll do a return to home when it gets to a certain voltage, and then when it gets below a certain voltage, which I believe is up to, I think it gets up to 11 volts, and then it starts to lower itself. So thanks for staying with this one. I know it's a bit long, but I got it back. I've had another flight after this and everything is fine. So thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. Gadget Man 404 out.